still have this old jacket from Value Village, a thrift shop from years ago.
And the ones on the back here are a little bit bigger yet.
Good morning, everybody. We're in the truck this morning and we're sitting here at the border with Manitoba and Saskatchewan at the rest area. We had a great sleep and it's early in the morning, but it's time to get moving again. Jeez, oh jeez, how'd you sleep? I slept fine, man. You got a lot of stuff on your floor there. Yeah, I know. I got all my chains and binders there because I don't have a headache rack on my truck, so I gotta keep it there in a box so that it's neat. So you don't even use that area anyways. You slept on the bed all night and you took up half the bed. Sorry, man. Sorry. So I'm gonna quickly put my jacket on, run outside there, do my pre-trip, check all my straps, check my load, make sure nothing changed overnight, make sure nothing got tampered with by some crazy individuals. You never know, you can't trust anybody these days, right? You always gotta double check everything, make sure no one messed with your truck. Rarely happens to me, especially, well, at least out in this region and in Canada. I've never had it happen before, but you never know. You always want to be double sure, especially when you're hauling a flatbed load like I am now. I'm hauling those headers that we were pulling yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video. And I just want to make sure that, and triple sure, that everything's good to go, everything's strapped down tight. And then we're going to deliver it to Avonlea, Saskatchewan, on the other side of Regina, just south of Moose Jaw. And from there I got to come back to Weyburn for my reload, and then we're going back to the yard over in southeast Manitoba. So that's our day in a nutshell. Let's get to it. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new, pause the video, go down below and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a video, otherwise you're totally out of the loop. I still have this old jacket from Value Village, a thrift shop from years ago. Sleeves are a little short. I need to get a new one. I don't want to buy a brand new jacket for work though. Especially those jackets, like I wanted to have one of those jackets that was like, you know, it's a reflective jacket that I don't need a vest like this. The jacket itself is reflective and whatnot. I went into town to look at them at Mark's Work Warehouse and they were $358.99. That's code for $360 for a jacket. Like, no. This reflective vest right here, I actually got from one of you guys. You guys said that this is from England, or from the United Kingdom. I don't know from England, but from the United Kingdom. So this was actually sent to me as a gift. Thank you very much. So I've already got a reflective vest. And I'm not spending $350 on a jacket, so I'll go back to the thrift store and spend like 10 bucks, 20 bucks on a new jacket, maybe even 30, depending. And I'll just put this over it. There you go. Saving money. It's $360. Can you imagine? Just for a vest that's reflective. They really want you to pay for your safety. If they're gonna save lives, they're gonna make money doing it. And if you know me, and if you know anything about my Mennonite heritage, is we're not gonna be spending $360 on a jacket. You may have realized already that I have a big pet peeve with things being overpriced. That's, I think that's a part of my culture and heritage, because Mennonites are known as cheap. I don't think it's cheap in a bad way, but we're not going to spend more money than we have to, and we'll always hunt for the best bargain. So that's what that's all about. Let's go check out the load right now, make sure everything is as it was. Easy, you just wait here, okay? I'll come back for you, okay? Might be a little windy out here, guys. I apologize. Okay. Well, it's still there. That's a good start. I'm gonna go down the load now and tap all those straps, make sure that they're all tight still. Do the pre-trip, make sure there's air in the tires, you know, stuff like that. Make sure all the lights work, brakes work, and we'll be on the road. Woo! How cold is it out there? It's probably not as cold as I think it is. I'm just being a big baby. I don't like mornings. But I'm beginning to like them more. Look at me. Up all by myself on the road before the sun. Barely, but it is before the sun. Minus 13 it says. I don't believe that. Refresh. We're near a town called Kirkella, Manitoba. Kirkella. It's just refreshing right now. It's thinking. Come on, Google. AccuWeather. Is AccuWeather Google? It's probably its own thing. AccuWeather. Come on, hurry up. My people are waiting here. Come on. Oh, here it is. Oh. It's only minus 11 Celsius. Okay. And it's going up to minus 3 by tonight. Oh, it's gonna get warmer into the night. Oh, and it's gonna snow in the afternoon. Oh, I hope the weather forecasters are wrong. I hope that's fake news. Let's go negative 11 Celsius to Fahrenheit. We're talking about 12.2 degrees Fahrenheit outside here right now. And it's going to be going up to a high of 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit. For you Fahrenheit speakers, all you weird people. Fahrenheit? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to it. Okay. The truck is good to go. Everything is ready. I'm ready. I'm feeling good. There's a Timmy's just down the road in Moosomin. We're gonna stop. Gonna have some breakfast and a coffee. Alright. I'm excited. Let's get to it. Windy one, like a very windy one. But it's coming from the south, so that's a good sign. Usually that means it's blowing warmer air up north from the United States. So thank you to our American friends for sharing some of your warmth with us. It's good to be friends with someone with a little bit warmer weather. Every once in a while they share some with us. I'm flying up to the Flying J here.
Turn right on 364, then turn right.
No, man. I'm gonna go into the Flying J and check my straps. This wind is making me a little nervous. I want to make sure everything's tight again. It should be. I mean, I've been checking it every hour and a bit. But just because we're in an extra amount of wind here, just for my own peace of mind, I'm gonna go and check the straps again. Make sure everything's good. Remember that construction that was always around Regina for the past, like, I don't know, forever? It seems like it's all done. Looks like the bypass is done. I'm gonna check out this new bypass right now. Just up ahead here, I'm gonna go underneath that new underpass, or overpass. Gonna go under the overpass, or go through the underpass, however you want to word it, towards Moose Jaw. So if you would keep right, that would take you into the city of Regina. Keep left here towards Moose Jaw. We're headed westbound towards the city right now. Oh, that guy almost went the wrong way. Hashtag lane dive. Okay, so we're on uncharted territory right now. I've never been on this road. Wonder where this goes. The sign says Moose Jaw. Do we trust them? Signs can lie, you know. Oh! Well, apparently the bypass isn't done because this is closed. It's sending us into the city of Regina right now. So they did lie. It doesn't take you to Moose Jaw. It takes you back to Regina. I am so confused.
Continue 4.8 kilometers, then turn left onto Highway 1 West.
Really? So I could have just gone through the city and that would have saved me time. Taking the bypass cost me time. You all saw it. It said signs, Moose Jaw this way, Regina that way. So I went towards Moose Jaw because that's where I want to go. No, that's just a trick question. That's just a trick. It takes you back to Regina. They haven't finished yet, but they put the signs up already. That's why I asked you, do you trust them? Signs can lie. I actually didn't know they were lying. I was actually joking. I didn't think that they would lie about that. It doesn't feel good being lied to. My feelings are hurt. Or, you know, Moose Jaw, this way. Just kidding. Whatever, just don't put signs up saying that I'm gonna go to Moose Jaw when I'm not. Well, I was gonna show you as they unloaded those headers there, but my battery decided to be dead as soon as I got there. So I've been charging it this whole time, and now I'm in Weyburn, waiting for my reload. I'll show you out here a little bit. This is the kind of stuff we're looking at here. As you can see, there's an empty deck behind me there. Bunch of smaller rolls and coils over there. And I think I'm in their loading zone. I think. She said go out and park beside all the dunnage. I think that's all the dunnage. They'll come and tell me if this isn't the right spot. Apparently at this site, when I'm outside my truck, I don't have to wear a hard hat. All I have to wear is safety glasses. Every place is a little different. I guess I don't care about my brain here. Oh, he doesn't have to wear a helmet, just put on his glasses. Gotta protect those eyes. Oh look, here comes the guy. There he is. The guy wouldn't get out of his big forklift. I had to get out of my truck and walk over there and bring him the paperwork to show him what needs to be on the trailer. Oh well. Oh well. It's okay, not a big deal. It's cold, so I understand why he doesn't want to get out of his vehicle. Diesel, how's your day going so far, eh? I totally reorganized the cubby underneath my bed there on that side. Nice and organized now. I'll have to show you that later. I was pretty proud of myself. So he's gonna go and put that stuff on me right now. I think you can see him coming in the mirror there already. He's got a tiny little forklift. I thought he was gonna use the big one. Oh no, that's not my stuff, is it? No. Huh? I have 5 hours and 17 minutes available to me on my e-log. And I have 510 kilometers to go to get back to the yard. Think I'll make it? That should get me back there around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, around about 11 o'clock. I'm sort of thinking of just leaving the chains and whatnot on this load for the driver. It was very hard to get the chains through the middle of the coils. It's a very narrow hole in the center of the coil. They had a special tool there to reach through and pull it in, right? Pull it through. So I think I might just leave this load tied down and secured for the next driver. I know he'll appreciate that, and then I'll just get new equipment when I come back on, I guess, tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Flatbed hauling is a whole different beast. I had respect for them before, you know what I mean? I always say that. I got a lot of respect for the flatbed haulers and whatnot. Oversized load guys. Because it's a lot of extra work. I knew it was extra work, but wow! I am going to be ripped. Wow! Those chains are heavy. I'm sore. What's wrong with me? My body will get used to it yet, but now that I've been losing weight, now I'm going to be gaining muscle mass too, doing all this stuff all the time. Especially with how often I have to, you know, secure the load and then take my straps and chains off and then secure the load, then go to a different one, secure that load. I'm liking this. Like, it's a pain, and I know the really cold days are really going to suck, but I think it's really good for me, like health-wise. I think it's better for me. I'm gonna stop in this town up ahead here and check my chains, see how they're doing. There's an Esso truck stop
Turn
here.
left on 13.
I know, Mandy. Hold your horses. Gotta go back there and look at this.
Turn left on 13.
Man, you're impatient. Listen, I said we gotta check the straps
Turn
or the
left on
chains
13.
first. She is so impatient. She doesn't listen to me. No one ever listens to me. Wherever I go, I got people yelling at me. That's not true. Just in the truck. Got Mandy yelling at me all day, every day.
So it's actually a load of spools. I should have said spool, not coils.
Gotta make sure these chains are still, oh, that's nice and tight. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the way we like it, tight.
And the ones on the back here are a little bit bigger yet. We got 12 of these big ones, and then 3 of the smaller ones up front.
So that's sort of what they look like, so you can understand why I want to make sure that those chains are tight. I don't want those things rolling off the back and into traffic. That would not be good.
All right, now that we've checked it and it hasn't shifted or it hasn't settled, or I really don't know how those coils would settle, but you know what I know. You know what I mean. Can't even talk. You know what I know. You know what I mean. I feel a little more comfortable with the load now. I can settle in here a little bit, take my shoes off for a bit. Otherwise my feet sweat inside my shoes, and then when I go outside in the freezing cold, my feet are wet inside my shoes, and then it gets cold, and then it gets double cold because they were wet inside my shoes. So you gotta make sure your feet and socks stay dry, or at least put dry socks on before going outside. One of the two. All right. Take our jacket off here. We got a bit of a mess back here, Diesel, don't you? Yeah, don't we? Don't worry, it's all my mess. I've been reorganizing the truck and all of my tools and stuff. I got everything all over the floor there. Poor guy. My garbage is full too. Okay, let's go home. We got 461 kilometers to go and 4 hours and 42 minutes to do it in. Getting close, aren't we? That's on our 16-hour clock up here in Canada. In the States, there's no way I would have made this. I would have run out of hours long before I got home. And that's it, Diesel. That's all. Time for bed. And I'm looking forward to it. Oh, man. I just unhooked the trailer. Left the chains on it and whatnot. If they want me to take my chains back tomorrow, I'll take them back tomorrow. I'm right here in the yard. So I'll be here first thing in the morning for work. This way I don't have to drive all the way home, settle down, sleep, wake up early, drive all the way back in. I'll just be right here. Here we are, Diesel. Ready for the day. It's pretty windy outside. As long as nothing's whistling. Every once in a while, the wind hits the truck just right. My passenger side mirror whistles. It sings a terrible song. It's very irritating. So I think we'll be okay. I don't mind I actually kind of like the way the truck sort of rocks in the wind. It sort of like rocks me to sleep. And the sound of the wind almost sounds like the sound of the ocean. I don't mind that, as long as nothing's whistling or rattling or something. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I'm not gonna do any editing, no nothing. Straight to bed. Got work to do tomorrow. There was no time to have fun today. What's our motto? The family motto. I just made this up. This is my motto, I guess. It's gonna be our family's motto. You work, and you work until all the work is done. If you have time to have fun after the work is done, cool. If there's no time, too bad. Go to bed, get a good rest. Maybe tomorrow you'll have time to have some fun after the work is done. But first priority is always finish the work. Do your best and finish the work. Bothers me when people start a job and don't finish it, or start a job and only do it halfway. You work until the job is done. Usually that pays off. Sometimes you might feel like you're being used, but it's the character that it builds that counts. It builds good character in you. I'm not going to go into deep conversations. I'm way too tired for this. I'll be talking all night. Have a good night, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on my vlogs if you like the vlogs. Helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithms and stuff. What helps me out the most is when you share my videos on your social media. So feel free to go down below and hit that share button. And if you liked it, chances are your family and friends might too. Only one way to find out. Share it out, and I'll see you tomorrow.